These laws, again, are in place. The Fourth Amendment's in place to protect the innocent, not the guilty. So don't allow anyone in.
And don't allow to be intimidated.
Well, they shouldn't be doing that.
No.
They're not going to tell you your Fourth Amendment rights against search and seizure.
No.
What they'll say is, hey, I heard you keep snakes. I'd really like to see them. Would you mind?
But also know who is allowed to carry guns, because in our area, dog officers are not legal to carry firearms.
Yeah, but that really doesn't matter. It's any agent.
But I've personally had issues with a person showing up, the issue we had years ago, which you know of. It was a dog officer with a gun out, no warrant, no nothing. I was not home, someone else answered the door, they were allowed in.
Right. Allowed in
And
is
now
key phrase right
there are animals being killed and things like that within a home, which is illegal, but if someone is afraid, they're not going to look at the shirt or ask for a badge. So understand that whoever is in the home with animals, they have to know, no, you cannot enter my home.
You don't have to have any animals.
Or anything.
It's your dwelling.
But if you're intimidated, first off, shut the door. Don't, there are other circumstances where people can enter the home that aren't law enforcement that are implying that they are.
Well,
And then it snowballs the effect.
Right. The key phrase to all this is basically they were allowed in, they were invited in. Sure, it sounds like a good idea. Yeah, I'll show you my snake collection because I like to educate and I'm a nice person. And that works, but we have forums for that stuff. We have reptile experts, we have shows that we do at libraries and things like that. You want to be educated, this is the forum for it. That brings up another topic too, that people get in trouble with their animals. And I don't have it written down, but it just occurred to me. Taking stuff out in public is never a good idea. Turtles? Sure. Everyone loves turtles. Lizards? Depends on the lizard. Snakes? Never. I don't care if it's 3 inches long. I don't care if it's 8 feet. Snakes, never take a snake out in public outside of the proper forum for doing so, which would be a reptile expo, which would be here, for instance. You could pull a snake out here and everybody's, hey, great. Public libraries, if there's a show going on where it's been publicized beforehand, there will be a reptile show at 2 p.m. hosted by whomever. That's a proper forum. People realize and know and can reasonably expect that there would be a snake out in the open. Because, you can a lot of people will hit me with the rights thing. There's no right to keep any animal. This is exactly how you get your animals taken away. Because when grandma turns around at the supermarket and sees your ball python around your neck and drops over from a heart attack, her surviving family members can hit you with a civil suit. You'll find yourself in court. You can't do that. Yes, you can. You'll find yourself in court defending, I'll win. Yes, you will, after spending $3,000 or $4,000 on a lawyer to win. It's all needless. Yes?
Is it the same thing for vertebrates?
I would imagine so, yeah. I wouldn't like to turn around. I'm not a spider guy.
Yeah.
Think about it. Think about the fear factor of people who are unfamiliar. People do this with dogs. They see a big pit bull that's probably a pussycat. But it's not the point of winning. All right, it's the point of you're going to be summoned to come to court, have to defend yourself, pay money. Why? Because you went to the supermarket with your ball python around your neck. Remember that woman a few years back, 20-something, had her Dumeral's boa around her neck, got loose on the MBTA train. They had to fumigate the train. They sent her the bill. They fumigated the train. They found the ball python on the train about a month later, after fumigating it. They sent her a bill for $800. She was outraged. I laughed. Why'd you take your snake on a train?
I did.
Well,
if you do it. I wasn't driving a lot.
I understand that sometimes you have to transport things. A lot of us don't have cars and stuff. And let's say your cousin wants to, have you do a birthday party at the apartment in Boston, and you take the train over, and you have your stuff containerized. I've got a snake over there. It's in a bag, and it's in a locked container. It's right behind Jack. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what I've got in that tote, and no one's going to ask. You don't put it around your neck and zip your coat up like this coat. That's pretty much all I have. I hope I didn't bore you too much.